back for another race at France. After our dominant race in Canada, we're looking to carry the momentum, keep pushing hard, and see where we can ultimately end up in the Constructors and Drivers' Championships. So let's go ahead and skip time until the 21st.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
We'll wait on that. That's not good. We'll go ahead and look for a major upgrade here. I think we're going to go ahead and do the ERS. Major ERS upgrade inbound.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Alright, we're very close to the front runners here. Should be close. Right now it looks like we have 6 drivers that can win races right now, and that's really exciting for the season. 3 constructors that are very, very close. Brain for the race. At the end. Just like Canada. Surprising that we've had as much durability problems as we've had this season. Our gearbox has been a problem for us. Not exactly thrilled about having more rain for the race. Tired of driving in the rain. Alright, we'll look at our engine allocations and see what engine we need to run for this weekend. We might be getting close to our 3rd row of engines at this point. I would like to think that we're done taking engine penalties, but unfortunately engine wear has been very high for our car, so it's a good chance we'll be taking a new engine pretty soon. Probably in Austria. It's a track that we go well at. Easy to make overtakes out. So yes, engine, our ICE number 2 is looking worn, so we're going to take a new ICE. MGUK is good, MGUH is okay, energy store is good. Our turbo is okay for this race, and control electronics should be okay. So just ICE. And our gearbox is okay. Alright, let's get into it. We'll be lowering our wings.
Checks complete. We're ready.
So recharge off. Good push. The purple middle sector. It's a good lap. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we're less than half a tenth off. Purple first and purple second sector. We just lost it in the third sector. It's okay, we're good. Good laps, good laps, good laps. We're definitely gonna get through on mediums for Q2. We're 0.3 quicker than our teammate. Pretty good. We're using really good momentum right now. Good confidence in the car. Alright, we need to get through with these tires. We need a good lap here, we need a good lap. Push, push. Right now we're looking to get through. We're on a pretty good pace. Alright, so right now we're P3. P3, and everybody else who's on mediums was really struggling this session. We should be through. We're 6/10 behind our teammate. Let's see if we'll get through. I think the Mercedes will have to go out again. Good job, we're the only ones on mediums. Good job. The softs are a really bad tire around here. The softs are only a qualifying tire. They will not last more than 4 or 5 laps. Alright, let's go get pole. Let's go get pole. Come on. It's a purple first sector. We're stop run on the 29-1. Purple second sector.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Great work. Great work. That's provisional pole position. We got Leclerc by 10th. We'll be going out for another run. Here we go. One last run. We just need to find time. No target time. Try to find another 10th. It's a purple first sector. We're 1.7 tenths up. No! Well, we're still on provisional pole right now. When you cross the line, we'll know if we're on pole position or not. We are on pole. Good lap.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Pole position. Just like in Canada, we did it on our first lap. Good job.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Rowan, Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Perfect result for the team. That's a 1-2.
Right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
All right. Let's look for another race win here today.
Welcome along then to France, host of the world-famous Tour de France. But we're not talking two wheels today, we're talking four, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Rowan lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Bottas, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo and Perez, Hamilton, Norris, Fernando Alonso and Pierre Gasly, Tsunoda, Ocon, Lance Stroll and Vettel, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Mick Schumacher, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
All right, so definitely looking at a one stop. I'm just thinking maybe I could go a one stop pit box earlier and still get to the wet period. But we'll probably just do the 11 laps on the opening stint. That's pretty good. All right, let's do it. Really good launch. Really good launch. Leclerc stays in P2. Never mind, Leclerc P3. Bottas behind with fresh softs, 1.2 behind. .1 to Bottas behind. Oops, I touched my controller. My car feels perfect. Well, that was brilliant. We think the soft tires are trying to fall off. We think Leclerc is running higher downforce and he's compromised in the straights. Leclerc in the pit lane.
Charles is in for his stop.
There you go, that's a purple lap. The soft runners are really struggling right now. Verstappen and Hamilton in. Bottas stays out. So Leclerc had an undercut. We'll see where they come out. So Leclerc does come out in traffic, but ahead of Hamilton and Verstappen.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
As soon as we have a window to put you in, we'll box. Right now we would box into traffic. Bottas is in.
We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Perez is still in the pit lane. We think either Perez had a penalty or Perez needed a new wing. He's still in the pit lane. Perez had a problem with one of his pit stops.
first position, front of the pack. Ocon behind. Okay, the gap behind is 15.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.2.
We could do a 2-stop if you would like. We have enough pace to make any strategy work. We have yellows. He kept the car going, he just spun. I think it's Mazepin.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Let's just go plan A. Let's keep it safe.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We can make a 2-stop work if you want to get the fastest lap. Let's do that.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
The rain keeps getting pulled back. Fastest lap.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:32.7.
Well, Verstappen was only 1/10 quicker.
We're leading our teammate by 28.2 seconds.
Let's just go into softs. We'll just get the fastest lap out of the way and then we'll... Yeah, Villos.
Some information on Vettel. They are out of the race.
Box. Shit.
Complete, go now. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
So these tires are a qualifying tire. They're very slow after about 5 laps. But they'll be quick from the start. So we're just charging up to go for the fastest lap attempt. Leclerc is 7.7 seconds behind. We do have a 5-second penalty that we can use on our next stop. We don't necessarily think that these tires will make it to the rain, but we have a massive gap if they do. Now 8 seconds to Leclerc. We're extending very quickly. We'll be head down in mode push. Head down in mode push up the last corner. Recharge off in mode push. Push. Keep pushing. We don't think anybody will get close to this lap time, so we're happy. To 30.7.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Let's try to take care of these tires now. Leclerc should be looking to box pretty soon. His tires will be pretty much done. When we have a gap we can box into, we will.
Until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Dries seem like the best tyre for now. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
We could probably go for another set of softs if you'd like. Softs aren't as bad as we thought they'd be. Softs are much better than we thought they were. The softs are pretty consistent. We're pretty happy with them. Leclerc is in.
Charles is in the pits.
Ricardo in.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
The tires are falling off now.
Some information on Norris. They had some kind of mechanical problem. In this lap, push now.
Hamilton in.
Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We think these softs can make it pretty far.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
We're doing a good job taking care of these tires. Rain in Sector 1. Let's go to enters for our next set. So it's actually Ocon in P2. Ocon's doing a very good job. So these tires won't make it to the end, so we need to box for something. We won't lose anything by boxing onto another set of softs right now and going to enters later. We won't lose any positions, I mean.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Leclerc's through on Ocon. The Ferrari 1-2. Leclerc is clear. We don't know if it'll go to enters ever, so we're gonna go ahead and box, okay? So box.
Gap to teammate behind is 38.6 seconds.
So we'll stop on our marks, and nobody's gonna touch the car for 5 seconds, okay? We don't think it'll be wet enough for enters. Maybe even if it is, we will have nothing to lose. So box.
Right, come in at the end of this lap. Go. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
So the thing is even if we go to enters, we want to give Leclerc the priority so he doesn't lose any positions if we box ahead of him. And we have enough of a gap where it'll be okay. So we will not box unless we know we'll be boxing into P1. We think we can get to the end on these tires though. Only 6 laps to go.
The forecast suggests this rain is going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
These tires are working just fine, ready to box.
We're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
There's 4 laps to go. If anybody walks behind us from inters, we'll monitor their progress. Yeah, I think inters are better now. Inters are better now, inters are better now.
At least another 10 minutes until this rain evens out. Stay alert out there. Dries seem like the best tyre for now. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Happy to stay out, happy to stay out.
impact. Let me know you're okay. There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now. As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Inters are now much quicker.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters. Other teams are fitting intermediate tyres. It might be worth considering changing yours too.
There's just one lap to go. We have a 16-second gap behind. Just drive slow. Inters are definitely the fastest tire now. We see Aston Martin has spun. This is the final lap.
This is your final lap, the final lap of the race.
Just treat this like a parade lap. Treat this like a parade lap. Go slow.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
There's no traction. A Red Bull has just spun. Leclerc has about a 4-second gap to the car behind him. Just take it slow. Waiting for Leclerc. Side by side. 1-2 for Ferrari. Let's go.
Thanks to all the boys.
Beautiful race win.
Fantastic. You've won the
Beautiful.
Grand Prix.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's what we needed. We take over the drivers and probably the Constructors' Championship.
That's a fantastic performance.
Maximum points.
It hardly looked in doubt. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Let's go.
I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Look at that. Let's go.
Rowan takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Definitely Antonio Giovinazzi, isn't it? No matter what the rest of the field threw at him, he didn't put a foot wrong. Superb drive from him.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari take the lead at the top of the table. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Let's go, baby. Leading the drivers and the constructors championships right now. With a solid gap too. 20 points in the drivers standings and 25 points in the constructors championship. We are looking good right now. We have absolutely bounced back. We're in a great car right now. We're doing very well. Leclerc had a great drive. We drove flawlessly. We absolutely dominated that race. We could have made a 1-stop work, we could have made a 2-stop work, we could have made a 3-stop work. Anything we did was perfect. We had enough pace to do anything. Max is out of the points, finishes outside of the points, and Perez is down in P6. It's a great weekend for our team. We'll celebrate this one for weeks and weeks and weeks to come. Fantastic race.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. You're leading the championship. Are you happy to be there or feeling the pressure?
Your team secured the top 2 positions.
You're surpassing all expectations.
How do you feel the competition is for you this season? Great. Well, that's everything.
We only need one more point to... Yeah, so all we have to do is complete... I think the rivalry's won. All we need is 1 point, and if we just complete qualifying, we'll beat him. So, that's our rivalry won. Beautiful. We're the driver to beat right now. We're the team and the driver to beat. Everybody has to throw everything they can at us for the rest of the season. And next we go to Austria. Now Austria is a track where we can overtake very easily. So we might be looking to take another penalty, given that we have an advantage in the championship right now. Let's see what we're looking at. In terms of upgrades, we can throw on that major rear downforce for Silverstone, which we will do. I don't see anything else I want to do. 600 points left. We can go ahead and throw this on the car. So we'll have a bunch of upgrades coming. Yeah, so we're gonna be most likely in the quickest car. And this championship is looking more and more like ours. Now, in terms of penalties, like I said, let's see. We're not even halfway through the season yet. And we've burnt through one engine. Really 2 engines, really. That engine's not really usable. I mean, you could have one more race out of it, so that engine's basically done. And then this engine number 3 should get us through Austria, probably up to Hungary. So we're probably good. No, we probably need another engine. We probably will need to take another engine at some point. We are probably good with MGUKs for the rest of the year. We're probably good with MGUHs for the end of the year. We're definitely okay with energy stores for the rest of the years. Turbos, no. Again, with turbos, we're probably gonna have to take another penalty here. I'm thinking. And control electronics. We should be fine with control electronics, but definitely a turbo and engine we're probably gonna have to take by the end of the year. So the question is, when do you want to take it then? You don't want to take it in England because that's the one-stop track. You only have one strategy there. It means you have to overtake everybody on track. That's not going to look likely. Hungary is very hard to make overtakes because everybody has super high downforce. Zandvoort could, and what we could do is spread out the powertrain. So instead of starting at last in Austria, we could just take one engine. The game shouldn't glitch. The last time it glitched and started us last anyways, it gave us a 22-place grid penalty. It should only give us either a 5 or a 10 place. I think it should give us a 5-place grid penalty. So if we take one engine, if we take an engine in Austria, then we could take a turbocharger in the Netherlands in Zandvoort. And that could be a good strategy. Or we could take something in like Brazil, honestly. Brazil is a really easy track to overtake at. Mexico's not too hard either, so Mexico could be a good strat too. I think we will take an engine or turbo. We have plenty to use right now, but I don't think by the end of the year... Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we should just wait. Just keep carrying the momentum. I don't know. I'll decide for next race what we want to do. But right now we are leading the championship by 20 points, and that is a big deal. Now, we don't have as many wins as Red Bull, but we've been way more consistent. The worst result we've had was the fastest lap and P7 in Imola. We have the most fastest laps of everybody. And we have 3 race wins to Max's 4. But we have, and obviously Max has 4 podiums, and we also have we have 5 podiums. So that's why we're leading. Leclerc climbing back up the field. I'm hoping he can get Hamilton. I don't expect him to get Verstappen by the end of the year, but if he could, that would be amazing. But I would like him to get Lewis. If he can get Lewis and I can stay in P1, we should win the Constructors' Championship, because Perez is pretty far off the points. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we want to do, because we don't have anything to... I mean, we can advance, but that's just going to take us to Austria. So, see you guys later. Catch the next one.